Shalom, everyone. Welcome to the temple. We begin our service as we sing together, Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. How beautiful the day is, it is Shabbat. Family to lead us in the blessing over the candles and the fruit of the wine. We turn to page 2 as we turn for the blessing for the lighting of the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lihadlik ner shel
Please turn to page 5. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafim. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafim.
Thank you, and we have a special birthday blessing for a young man who's turning 100 years of age today. He's with us on YouTube, Sanford Simon, so we want to wish you Mazal Tov, and we want to wish you Arachamanu Yechadesh Alecha Ve'aleinu et Hashana Azo Letova U'Livracha. May the Merciful One renew this year for goodness and for blessing and for good health for you and for all of our community and all of Israel and all of humankind. And we want to wish you to make it at least to 120 and always feel like you're only 20. And just for you, Sanford, we're going to sing Shechianu, and for all of us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechiyanu שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Page 20 to welcome the Sabbath bride as we sing together Lecha Dodi.
Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei pnei Shabbat nekabela. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת וליתי לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוקפני ימשיגו לה. בואי כלה, בואי דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לה 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 לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
And we rise for the Berlow on page 28. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, forcefully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ama'ariv Aravim. We turn to page 34 for the calling of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise.
We turn now to page 40 to sing together Mi Chamocha. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. Mikarishi Shabbat, Kulom yispiu, v'tangu mitovecha Shabbat. Yismechu b'malchutecha, shomri 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 Shabbat, v'kore oneg Shabbat. Yismechu b'malchutecha, shomri 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 Shabbat, v'kore oneg Shabbat. V'hashvir רצית בו וקידשתו שבת. חמדון יומי, אותו קראת שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת, וקורא עונג שבת.
We rise for the tefillah on page 46.
Adonai sifatai tiftam ufiyaki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, and God of Leah, the great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God, who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love, remembers the love of our fathers and mothers, and brings redemption to their children's children for the sake of the divine name. Sovereign deliverer, helper, and shield, blessed are you, Adonai, Sarah's helper, Abraham's shield. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You rain dew upon us. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the fallen, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, the sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up and faithfully giving life to all? Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. We turn now to page 61 to read the blessing for Shalom. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, our eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום.
Israel.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This Shabbat, we're finishing the book of Numbers. It's the only book in the entire Torah that has a happy ending, and an epic happy ending, Hollywood style. We have a wedding, and not only one wedding, 5 weddings, and we don't know who the grooms are, but we definitely know who the brides are. The brides are the daughter of Tzlofchad, those 5 courageous young ladies who stood in front of Moses and Aaron and the entire chieftains and leaders of the people of Israel and the entire assembly. That means those 5 young ladies stood in front of more than 600,000 men and demanded their right to inherit the property of their father. Moses didn't know what to do, and Moses asked God, and God said, "Ken," which means yes, they're right. They should get, and God not only says that they're right, but God actually changes the divine law and says from now on, girls are also can inherit property of their parents. A great moment. But actually, it's even greater than that. Because what do we learn from that about our tradition and about our God? We learn 2 very important things. One is, nothing is stagnant. Even the divine law changes when human beings challenge the divine law. Actually, what we learn is that we have to continue and adapt and evolve as things changes. Even God has to accept that. And the other thing, which is even more wonderful than this, is while human beings continue to challenge the law, even the biblical law, even the laws that God gives us, God actually listens and pays attention to every individual. They were not the leaders of the people of Israel. They were actually, in their times, not at the top of hierarchy of the food chain. So what do we learn from that? We have a God that sees every one of us. We have a God that actually listens to each one of us, a God that is sensitive to what's troubling us, and a God that tells us that sometimes human beings are actually right when they're complaining about injustice. God that is sending a clear message to each one of us that when we feel that something is not right, and it doesn't have to be about social justice or all those big causes that we can all agree about. It's even things that we feel that are not right in the way that we are treated personally. We should stand up, even to God, definitely to other human beings. And God actually sends a message that human beings are sometimes in the right, and God is sometimes in the wrong. What a perfect ending to the 4th book of the Torah, as we're going to move ahead and say tomorrow, as we finish the last verses of the Torah, Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazak, be strong, and we'll continue together to be strong. And we have a very special anthem on a special request, please.
Oh, guide my steps and help me find my way. and guide my steps. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Oh, guide my steps, Ufros aleinu, Ufros aleinu. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps.
Turn now to page 253 for the Misha Berach, the prayer for courage and strength and healing in our lives.
מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We rise as we turn to page 283 for the Aleinu. Please join me. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spreads out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else. We read together on page 287. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially John A. de Angelo, Shirley Tanches de Ries, Bruce Kranz, Ida Gadi, Mason Rod, Barbara Barbie Myers, Doris Myers, Daniel Jacobson, Samuel Steinberg, Rita Stein, Alan M. Shapiro, Esther Meyerson, Jesse Rosenbaum, Emil Breiner, Corinne Bergwerk, Menachem Blum, Leonard W. Levine, Carl K. Hellman, Norman Wasserman, Herbert Jenkins, Norbert Frank, Virginia Graves, Freddie Rothstein, Max Siegel, Brick Berkos, Alan Handmaker, Carl Mernblum, Jack R. Greenspan, Rhoda Schwartz, Gloria Kirsch, Florence Gutfreund, Thelma Kahn, Helen Siegel, Eileen Renko, Mildred Goodman, Howard Hess, and in recent days, Mark Kranz. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories from our loved ones in our hearts, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memories of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction to us all. Amen. Our closing song is Oseh Shalom. We ask God to bring peace and wholeness to all humanity.
Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imiru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imiru
Shalom, everyone. Please say Shabbat Shalom to someone that you don't know, and also to those you know. And please enjoy the oneg that is provided by the women of Reform Judaism. There's home-baked goodies. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.